Tonight we have a very deep and talented squad for the Nativity Scene from Jerusalem. They have 18 players on the roster, while the present squad only brought 6 players from the North Pole.
First, let's meet the starters for the visiting presents. First up, a kid from Georgia to Nebraska. A 70-point lead in the Capital One Bowl just to keep things interesting.
Next up, a gift from the Mayans to Baby Jesus. A 4-day extension to their calendar so that Baby Jesus can celebrate one last birthday. And from Creighton Prep students to Mr. Ryberg, a year-long paid vacation to the South Pole.
A gift from Creighton Prep to future president Michael Jambaluka, a job at the best school in the States. Now, the big man for the presents, leading the league in rebounding and scoring for the first time last week. From hostess to Creighton Prep, the last ever batch of Twinkies.
And last but not least, from Prep to Marion. Okay, and coaching the presents, standing in at 8 feet 7 inches tall, imported all the way from Norway. He's never seen a basketball game before. The Christmas tree.
Let me tell you, Jack, this hiring makes the Bill Callahan hiring look like a good one.
Couldn't agree with you more, John. And the assistant coach for the presents, their defensive coordinator, Bo Pelini.
But now, the starting lineups for your nativity scene.
Up first, listed at 7 feet 2 inches tall, hailing from South Boston, a 2-time first-team All-American who boasts a 3-to-1 follower-to-following ratio on Twitter. Please welcome the Wise Man of Gold. Next up, standing at 6 1/4 with both a 36 on his ACT and a 2400 on his SAT, he enjoys reading the Bible on his Kindle Fire. Welcome, the Wise Man of frankincense. The last Wise Man, a 6'4" three-point specialist who has scored 139 points in one game and has appeared on The Price is Right, Stump the Schwab, Deal or No Deal, and Jeopardy, winning all of them. Bird. Next, the nativity scene will send out a crafty two-guard who is known for his good handles to get around defenders. He loves stargazing in his free time. Please welcome Joseph. Next up, the Virgin Mother Mary. She doesn't usually make the big plays, but she leads the nation in assists and offensive efficiency year after year. And at point guard, the nativity scene will start 11-month-old Baby Jesus. Weighing at 16 pounds and 20 ounces, Baby Jesus is known for his unique jumping ability and his speed.
I've just been informed we have to play this game at the West End because of all the tweaking. But the nativity scene is coached by God, who's never lost a game, but his team was ineligible last postseason due to 2 to 3 wise men receiving 3 tattoos in exchange for 3 tickets to the 2010 Christmas in the Cage game. On the bench for the nativity scene this year are the 12 apostles.
You don't find teams as deep as they typically see anywhere else around the league. And now tonight's game ball is presented by the referees, Mr. and Mrs. Claus, who recently celebrated their 50th wedding anniversary. Congratulations. Great to see Santa back. Jesus wins the tip. They'll get it to Mary, who'll bring it up to the top of the key. Mary will pass it over to Murr, who shoots. Oh, but Joseph is there for the rebound.
And Bo Pelini looks furious, chopping away on that gum jack.
They use a son of Bill playing the presence to score. The game is tied. It appears that Mr. and Mrs. Claus are feeding each other strawberries on this side of the court. Mary's got the ball at the top. She'll pass it over to goal. Oh, they fight over the ball. The ball's on the other side of the court, folks.
Santa just laid out of presents.
Baby Jesus is down. The ball ends up on the other side of the court somehow. The presents will score. They'll go up 2-1, folks.
But don't look now, Jack. Baby Jesus is down.
Elves are helping him out, but where's Bill Cleaver when you need him?
He's trying to pick us up.
Now, it appears that Judas has just kissed baby Jesus on the cheek and is now entering the game. Last act.
Mary's going to start with the ball up top. We get a quadruple screen, a pass, and it's good. Goal puts it into the bucket.
Oh, right you are there, Jack.
The Presents will have the ball at the top right now to score this time. Oh, Judas steals the ball, immediately nails him up at the top of the key.
And oh my heavens, Judas is
He betrayed him.
Oh, Mrs. Claus comes out of nowhere and throws the Presents. The ball goes out of bounds. It appears that the nativity will start up at the top with 5 seconds left to play, folks. 5 seconds. Mary rolls right. She rolls right. She's looking for Joseph. It's tipped out of bounds, but the clock is at 0. The game is ending in a tie.
The clock is at 0. The game ends in a tie for the first time since Vatican II.
Mr. and Mrs. Claus are at the booth right now, and it appears that they are going to add 1 second to the clock, folks. 1 second. Bleeding is furious. Bleeding is furious. Oh, Mrs. Claus takes him out. Mary's going to inbound on the far side of the court here, folks. She's inbounding the ball. Oh, here's the Grinch! The Grinch is attempting to steal Christmas!